Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I am the Royal Gay Gangster. My name is Giovanni, but you can call me G. And today we are on episode number 9. Episode number 9 of my real experience Storytime series. I do have flu at this moment, so my voice might sound a bit weird. I'm not gonna be drinking anything. I just don't want anything to be upsetting my flu today. So yeah. Last episode I left you off where Safaree's girlfriend asked me if I think that he is gay, and she said she had something to tell me, right? And then yeah, after that, me and her basically started talking, and she started revealing to me that she's seen a couple of messages on his BBM, and she was just wondering if I know anything about this. But like before I could continue, she says to me, look, I kind of like know that there's something more than friendship going on between you guys. I just never wanted to bring it up because I never wanted to make you feel uncomfortable, because I really vibe with you. I think you're an amazing person. And honestly, like I told you guys, I think that she's also quite an amazing person. And throughout these last couple of months of me and him spending time together and me getting to know her better, I feel like that's the other reason why I felt super guilty most of the time, like hanging out with him, because I actually really started to like this girl as a friend and as a person, you know? Anyways, I didn't like give her like a yes or no, but she's like telling me that there's like text messages of other people on his BBM and stuff. And me and him never really had any serious conversation on the phone. That's one thing I hate doing. Even in today's life, I never talk about anything too deep on the phone. I prefer talking about deep things face to face. So most of our messages were the, hey, I'm outside. Can I come pick you up? Are you around? Where you at? Those were our conversations. So I knew when she said that she had found text messages, I knew it could not be me. It could not be from me. And I told her, I'm like, we don't talk anything deep, even if it's not even about us. We prefer to talk about those things face to face. She says, yeah, I know, but like, now that he's passed out, can we go through his phone? I'm like, I'm not doing that. This guy is crazy. So for us to go through his phone, and for her to actually have gone through his phone before, that's wild. That was crazy to me, okay? No, it's fine. And I'm like, dude, you say you have something to tell me. What is this that you want to tell me? Like, just spit it out already. And she decides, by this time, Charming had decided to go cool off wherever he said he'll be back. Safaree is passed out on the couch. Like, this guy was super drunk the whole day, so it was no shock that he was going to be passed out. She gets his phone. She unlocks it. She shows me messages. And when I tell you that every single person on his BBM, I've never seen somebody that talks to so many people at one time. How he manages to make time for everybody that he's dealing with is beyond me. I'm talking about men, I'm talking about women, I'm talking about this, that, and the other. Like, it's like this guy, you know? I don't know, he gets high off of, like, I don't know if it's like, I guess it's like a drug to him to entertain so many people at one time, which is always weird to me when people do that, because I can hardly keep up with 2 people. And here this guy is just like 90% of the people on his BBM were people that he was seriously flirting with or engaging with in some type of situation, right? And then, because I'm like sitting there, I'm shook it to the bone. I'm speechless. I can't believe that this is actually happening right under my nose, because I thought that my only competition was supposed to be her. But now I'm seeing all of these people. I'm like, you know what? Like, I actually have made up my mind. There's so much green around me. Okay. Like, I had made up my mind by then that I am not, like, I'm not staying around for this. Like, I'm out. Okay. I am done. Like, my mind is made up. Right. She proceeds to say to me, this makes things much more difficult for the situation that now she's gonna find herself in. What do you mean by that, my love? No, the thing is, actually, I think I might be pregnant. Oh, you might be pregnant, and you are sure that it's his? She says, yes, it's his. He's the only person that I've been with in the last 2, 3 months. I'm like, oh, okay, good luck with that. But I'm not staying around for this. I'm pretty sure this is like it for me. This is the final straw for me. I'm done with this situation. I'm done with this. Whatever this is that's going on. I like you as a person. Me and you can hang out when he's not around, but I don't want to deal with him anymore. Right? I have to keep a brave face. Like, I have to be strong, and I have to like act like I don't really give two F's at this time. But I'm like super hurt. I'm like, wow, he's pregnant. She's pregnant. He's messing around with 99 people at one time. Like, you start feeling like a number. You start feeling like an option. You start feeling like maybe this guy only comes to me, which is also weird because he used to come to me every single night. But then where is he before he comes to me, and where does he go to after he leaves my place? That's all of these weird things that starts playing in a person's mind, right? I feel really, really dumb. I feel really, really dumb. I feel stupid. All right. Ne is reg. Me and her, we chat for a while. Basically, I'm just like a glad update because now I want Charming to like come so that he can rather just take me home so that I can go home and like just deal with my emotions, right? Is reg. She says to me, I hope this doesn't mean that me and you can't be friends anymore. I say to her, no. Like I said to you, this has got nothing to do with you. This is a me and him thing, just like the pregnancy is a you and him thing. That you must sort out with him. Whether you're going to keep the child, whether you're going to like decide to do something else, that really is all up to you. But it's a you and him thing, and it's a me and him thing. And yeah, Charming eventually comes. Or we leave. I'm super quiet in the car, and he assumes that it's because of what transpired earlier on. And I'm like, no, it's not even that. She just told me that she might be pregnant, or she is pregnant, or whatever, but there might be a baby sooner than I think. And yeah, I also found out that like he's dealing with so many other people, which I just don't feel like dealing with right now. And that's when Charming like we go somewhere and we like talk for a while, and he starts like he like sits me down like, and we have a serious talk. He's like, why do you do this? Why do you put yourself through this? Why do you let this guy mess with your mind so much? What hold does he have over you? And honestly, looking back at it right now, I don't know what hold he had over me, but I just knew that he had a really strong hold over me. He could do whatever and say whatever, and I would forgive him every single time. Every single time. But now you have to remember, I am a gay man. I'm never gonna have a child. That's something I can never compete with, you know? And that's something that Charming reminds me of. He's like, look, these people probably have a child on their way, on the way. You are probably gonna always come second to them. That is just the reality. That is just how it's always gonna be. And remember that he did say to you that he actually wants a normal life. He wants a wife. He wants kids. You know, he wants that normal 9 to 5 lifestyle. And that is something that you don't, that's a package that you don't come with. First of all, you probably never going to have a normal 9 to 5, which is true. I've always wanted to be in media. In media, there is no 9 to 5, unless you're doing like behind the scene work, I guess, which is also not always the case. And there's nothing about me as normal. Okay. So I'm competing, I'm fighting a losing battle, basically. You know? Okay, fine, Nazareth. He brings me home, but like he's like, I don't really feel like I should go. Why don't you rather just come and crash at my place for the night? I'll bring you home round about 5 in the morning. So we did that, and then yeah, the whole night we were basically just talking and trying to figure out what it is that I actually really want in life, because this is not something that I should actually be wanting to pursue or want for myself. Okay. Couple of weeks later, me and Safaree have not spoken, have not seen or heard from him. I've got contact with a girlfriend. She tells me that she is pregnant. They went to the clinic, they went to the doctor or something like that, and she found out that she is pregnant, and he doesn't want her to get rid of the child, so they're going to keep the child. So I'm like, yeah, no, congratulations, good for you, blah, 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 you know, all of those nice things. And then she says to me, I hope that this is not the last time that I'm going to see you, or that we're going to be spending time together. I say to her, I really don't know, but like, don't invite me to like your baby, don't invite me to your baby shower, don't invite me to your baby's what do you call it, confirmation and anniyaming and gedwapere and all that. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be there for it. Like by this time I had like completely stopped like hanging out. I was like, I started like, I kind of like just, I was always at home. I was always in my own world. I would hang out with Charming. I would hang out with like people, but I will never like, I would never hang out with a clique the way that I used to. And whenever he's around, we always used to do this thing whereby we would just avoid each other for the longest time, right? So whenever the clique want to get together, if he's around, me and Charming probably aren't around. So I saw him again after a long time when I got booked for a show. He came and I think he helped out with the staging or something like that. And I saw him first while we were doing rehearsals, and they were busy setting up everything from the sound to the stage and everything. That was when I saw him for the first time. And all he could say to me was, "Hey, Rapunzel." Guys, when I tell you that this guy, he is my kryptonite. He said, "Hey, Rapunzel," and Rapunzel was gone. And then he did ask me if he could speak to me after the show. We didn't speak after the show. I left immediately after the show was done. But I will tell you what happened further. I am the Royal Gay Gangster. My name is Giovanni, and thank you for watching. Oh, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.